Live from Scout Studio, it's Things to Talk About. Good morning, Jags. Today we've gotten together to talk about things that are related to being safe. I'm Giselle.
I'm Paige.
I'm Allison.
I'm Asha.
And I'm Abby. We've got a lot of things to talk about, so let's get started.
5 years ago, the drinking water source for Flint, Michigan was switched to the Flint River in effort to save the city money.
After the switch, nearly 100,000 residents complained that their tap water was undrinkable. It was either cloudy, foul-smelling, and tasting of chemicals, or worse. And the system also suffered from E. coli outbreaks. And residents of the city have seen the levels of lead in their children's blood spike.
However, government officials persisted in defending the water as safe to drink.
After 18 months, government officials finally admitted the switch had been mismanaged, and in October 2015, Flint was switched back to Detroit water.
It will be several years before studies will be able to show whether drinking Flint's lead-tainted tap water affected the cognitive and behavioral development of thousands of young children.
This story demonstrates the importance of keeping our environment clean so that we have water sources that are safe for drinking.
8th graders, listen up. Dance tickets will only be sold during your lunch today.
The price is $10 and you must have your ID card, your promotion contract turned in, library fines paid, not on the no activities list, and your dance permission form on file. They will not be handing out permission forms today.
All 8th graders interested in playing basketball at Franklin High School this summer. Informational meeting for all incoming 9th grade boys and girls will take place on Tuesday, May 28th at 7:45 in the main gym at Franklin High.
Our TJMS yearbook staff has been working hard all year. The finished yearbooks just arrived on May 8th. Let's take a look at what our yearbook staff has created.
Hi, I'm Laura Zhu, and one of the many hats that I wear here is I am the advisor for the Jamboree yearbook. You know, the first term we're learning how to use the software, we're learning how to use the cameras, and I think there's a lot of growth in that term. But term 2 I think is really fun because that's where we make our first spreads. So we get our first assignments, which is the school portrait pages. And this year we added a video element. We had some beautiful black and white photography where we used the studio feature in the iPhone 10. And then we had hundreds and hundreds of interviews that went across the bottom of the pages, in which we call the ACD. Term 3 is probably the most exciting because it's like the real world business. And that's where we go into full production mode, making sure that we have all of the pages ready to go. And I think it's a really beautiful moment when the yearbooks arrive in term 4, which is a very exciting day. So the yearbooks arrived last Wednesday, and they arrived during yearbook class, which was just perfect because I got the phone call from Rudy they were here, and I said, we'll be right there. And 32 of us went out to the truck, and we watched them come down and be loaded down onto the ground. And when I was signing the papers for them, I realized there was 1,496 pounds of yearbooks delivered. And my students had to then carry those in box by box. And I warned them that they were very dense boxes and to take 2 people per box. And I think people were glad when I told them that. So to crack the first case, we invited Linda Ho, our editor-in-chief, to slice open the first box and pull it up. And she showed it to the whole class, and we were going page by page and just oohing and aahing about how beautiful it was and seeing all of our work come to fruition.
I felt really happy. I felt like I was about to cry inside. And I didn't know what to do because I've been working on the yearbook for like the past 3 terms, and it felt really nice to see them because I did it with all my friends, and it was so nice.
When I was showcasing the book, I was nervous, but at the same time, I was also looking at it and realizing how beautiful it was, and I was really happy.
It has been a really tough time creating the book, and it's just really wonderful when everything just comes together and we can read our memories and stuff.
So we have ordered 750 yearbooks. They will be distributed through advocacy class on May 22nd. And students will leave their advocacy class and head down to the cafeteria to sign for their yearbooks. And they will need their ID, that's very important. And we were shipped 50 extra yearbooks, so those will be available for sale very soon, probably tomorrow. But they are now cash only, $55 a piece. And it's going to be first come, first serve on those, and once we sell out, we sell out.
Yearbook distribution is Wednesday, May 22nd during advocacy. Students who are receiving a yearbook will take their ID to the MP room during advocacy to pick up their books.
Today, 6 lucky students will get their yearbooks before anyone else. Will the following students please go to Miss Sue's room, NC10? Aggie 7, Ayla Bunya. Aggies 8, Aldolfo Caperas. Hornets 7, Lauren Ochoa. Hornets 8, Asha Walia. Tigers 7, Cole Toby, and Tigers 8, Monet Thomas.
Please go to MC10 to pick up your yearbook. There are 40 more yearbooks available for purchase. Take $55 cash to Miss Runyon in Student Services. First come, first served.
As the school year ends, we say goodbye to our current 8th grade students.
Reporter Noelani Cano asked many of our 8th graders about their favorite memories at Toby Johnson.
On May 31st, 2019 is the last day of school, and for 8th graders, it's the last day of middle school. They had made great memories here in Toby Johnson.
My favorite part about Toby Johnson is coming to school and talking to all my friends.
The lunches are very good, and you get to go on field trips.
I liked making friends the most.
There's a lot of interesting kids that you can get to meet and stuff.
Probably the staff, because they're super nice.
The fun rallies that we do, the teachers that help us get the education that we need, and we can use that to travel it to high school.
All the people you meet here are good.
Oh, it's kind of a fun atmosphere, and you can make friends, and it feels kind of safe.
Part of Toby Johnson is Mr. Wilderman's class.
The lunch period.
My favorite part about Toby Johnson is the amount of electives we get to choose from.
Is how it has the TJTV in the morning.
I like the staff most about Toby Johnson, especially the principal.
Thank you, 8th graders. Good luck in high school. I'm Noelani Cano reporting for TJTV.
Best of luck to our 8th graders in high school.
Hey Giselle, I think it's time to see who's out there.
Yeah, teachers, remember there was a link sent to you in your email and quick link.
I see Miss Middlebrook. Thank you for being out there.
There is Mrs. Garcia. Thank you for watching our show.
Miss Lewis, thanks for being out there.
I also see Mr. Robleski's class.
Finally, there's Miss Rashid.
Thank you guys for being out there.
Speaking of who's out there, let's do another drawing.
We're going to pick 2 teachers out of our Golden Bowl. These teachers will win 1 extra golden ticket.
The first winner is Miss Groves.
And the second winner is Miss Garcia.
Congratulations, teachers. We will be doing another drawing on Monday.
In the past few weeks, there have been Disney-themed lunchtime games during both lunches.
Let's take a look at what you have been playing.
Well, it's Friday.
I know we're all thinking about what we're going to do this weekend, but instead of looking forward, let's flash back to the tailgate party.
TJTV. Well, that brought some memories back.
We're so lucky to go to a school that has such awesome events and activities. It's Friday and the recycling bins are overflowing, so today will be our recycling day. Please sort your bins and bring them to the trailer at 10 a.m. during the start of second period.
If you are a second period TA, please check in with your teacher and then come to MC9 or to the trailer for gloves and aprons.
We're nearing the end of the school year, so clear out early. Please clean up your garbage before class and keep our campus trash-free.
Anime Club will not meet today due to the promotion dance. The club will meet for the last time next Friday, May 24th.
All students accepted for Toby Johnson Leadership next year. There is a meeting on Tuesday, May 21st from 3 to 4 p.m. in MC6.
That wraps it up for today's discussion.
We hope you enjoyed this episode of
Things to Talk About. See you next week.
Have a great weekend.
Bye.
Bye.